I am David Ezoh, a young man from Ezoh land. Presently, I'm in level 7.
Wonderful.
Going home with a brand new car. Not just brand new car, with 2 international trips attached to it. Before joining Grow Life, I was a dry cleaner. And I believe that was where life ends, because as the saying goes, a child who have not gone out to see other children's father's parlor, he believed that his father's parlor is the best in the world. So I believe that is where life ends, until a woman was able to make me to look at another side, and today the story have changed. When I was doing that dry cleaner, I have a challenge, and that challenge, I don't want to mention the name of the hospital. I spent a whole lot of money in that hospital. What is the challenge? The challenge of waist pain. It come to a point where they told me in the hospital that I should move away from my wife. I should not sleep with my wife again. And I was wondering, how can this continue? I cannot bend to wash clothes. I cannot trek far distance. I go to the hospital, they inject me, they give me medicine. That is how I keep managing it. They tell me I should manage it, I should manage it. It comes to a stage, they ask me to buy orthopedic foam. And if I don't have money for orthopedic foam, I should be sleeping on the floor. And if they ask me to lie there like a dead body, that is how I always lie. If I lie in that way for 5 minutes, it will look as if my waist is turning. So this is how I keep managing this situation. For that reason, I have to manage myself to get a small car to walk about. So, a woman who introduced me to this business has been telling me, join this business. It's beneficial, not just for the monetary side, but also for your head. I don't want to do, because I hate anything called network. I know how they deceive so many people. So many networks, they come to deceive so many people. So for that reason, I don't want to hear anything network. It comes to a day we come together. And because the way her phone was ringing, I so much like what I was hearing from the background of the talk. And I asked her, Madam, can my phone be ringing like this? She said, with all pleasure, if I wish. And I said, Madam, please, there's one more thing. I have a challenge that I'll be tackling with. And this has continued for a long time. And that's what I said, waist pain. She told me that we are talking of terminal illness, we are talking of waist pain. It's a small thing. Come to the seminar and hear for yourself. And now she said the address of the seminar to me. I went. After attending the seminar, in fact, the whole thing about me changed. Number one, I heard where they are measuring million. I wonder, say, can this bag that people are carrying about provide million for somebody? Number two, they talk about good health. Can this mercy that you are talking about really take me away from this situation, from this my waist pain problem? She said I should start. Sincerely speaking, I'm saying this not for people to hail me, but I'm saying it the way it happened. When I register, I buy the medicine. Believe you me, when I use this medicine, I will mention the name of this medicine. I bought Atro Power, Ditozin, Royalty, and Danchin with gluten. When I use this medicine, the next day I wake up, I look at myself, I turn around, I bend down and stand up. And I say, what's happened? I said, I can't believe the way I'm feeling now. And I said, please gather the little children cloth for me, let me wash. I washed those children cloth. I don't have waist pain. I said, could this be me? I carry bucket of water to go and wash my car. Before that time, because of the waist pain, I can't wash that car. I have to take the car to car wash. Somebody who's managing his life, I have to set money aside for car wash on daily basis. I washed the car myself. I did not feel any pain. I told my wife, this did not catch fire. He said, what's happened? I carried the bag of the medicine when I buy. I started in my own compound. At least I can remember 5 people I shared that medicine for. I said, Madam, please eat. After eating, take this medicine. That was how I shared the medicine for the street until I finished the medicine. I come back with empty cans. But once I read the medicine, I said, I've shared them all. Believe you me, my wife was angry with me that you spent, that was about 30 something I used to buy those medicine. You use kind of going to buy this medicine. I said, I want others to benefit, to see that there are medicine that perform magic. Believe you me, that is what I did. At least it gave me 3 people that signed with me in this business.
Wow.
And to God be the glory, as I'm talking, waist pain have been a thing of the past. You can see the way I am today. A young man of 45 years old is not easy. I can jump, I can fly if possible. Green life medicine is working. It's real. I'm not saying this for exaggeration. There's one product will not leave my house. Royalty, no matter how sky it will be, I must get royalty at home.
The city of the green light, it makes a life of Ezoh.
But let me give you my experience. The car I say I have, so I want to tell you how I bought that car. How do I buy that car? If I have 50,000, I will gather 50,000. I will go and pay to where I selling the car. If I have 10,000, I will go and pay. That is how I pay until I complete the car. It took me a year plus to complete that car. But today, as I'm talking to you, in fact, just this, let me not mention amount. Just this money, if I tell you how much I received from Green Life, you will not believe. And in a week time, I know how much will hit my account. For monetary side, I want anybody out there who have not joined this business to look to this opportunity that God has given to us. The prayer that I'll be praying every day, you go to bed, God help me, God change my condition. God will never come from heaven. God has sent Green Life so that anybody who has been praying, look into it and your life will change. Then if you are there covering yourself with cloth, believing that you are healthy, nobody, as far as we all breathe the same air, we drink the same water, eat the same food, nobody is 100% health-wise okay. Take this medicine and you will know that you are not healthy. You will see what this medicine will do for you. So Green Life have two things for people. Number one, it will elevate you from your financial status to where people will shake hands with you, where you will be recognized in society. Number two, you will also remain in good health. I'm not exaggerating. This is a fact of what I'm saying. You can see it in me.